Good morning. My name is Vadim Gurevich. I'm a CEO of GLW Medical Innovation, and we're here to talk about some of the technologies that my team has put together over the last 5-6 years. We have an experienced team that has been focused on trauma and extremities for the last 20 plus years. We were founded in 2015 with a focus on cost-effective manufacturing combined with innovative implant materials. To date, we've gotten 4 510Ks to drive our innovation into the markets, specifically into trauma, hip fractures, and foot and ankle. We've raised $15 million since the start of the company, and we're looking to raise $20 million for Series C moving forward in order to drive commercialization onto the market. Our core technology is a unique blend of titanium, thin-wall titanium material together with PEEK carbon fiber PEEK that creates an ortholucent or radiolucent effect on visualization on the X-ray. We've built up a portfolio of intellectual property around this technology, and we have executed now ortholucent implants into a number of applications. Essentially what we've done is we've been using additive manufacturing, 3D printing, combining it with PEEK carbon fiber PEEK. We are, to our knowledge, the first company to get 510K for mass production of 3D printed implants combined with PEEK. And what that means is, as an example, this is our brand new ankle fracture plating system that we got 510K on last Friday. The way it works is we do 3D printed shell, additive manufactured shell of titanium, and then we injection mold PEEK onto it, which is quite unique, and all of our IP surrounds this core technology of combination of the two materials and additive manufacturing. Opposed to doing additive manufacturing like almost everyone at this conference talking about where they're doing patient-specific additive manufacturing, we're using additive manufacturing for scaled mass production. To that end, we're able to produce implants, whether it's plates, screws, nails, for orthopedic applications with a reduced COGS. So if titanium only milled process has been used for the last 100 years, has had flat cost, and frankly the cost is going up because of what's going on around the world, with our process of additive manufacturing and injection molding, we're able to reduce cost of manufacturing between 40 to 60%, depending on our implant portfolio. And here's some clinical applications to show you how it looks on an X-ray. We have a cannulated screw line specific for foot and ankle, and clearly on the X-rays you can see from left to right, you're able to see down to the bone. So if you're a physician, you're able to determine, did you reduce the fracture? Did you not reduce the fracture? Do you need to reoperate? And this plays out throughout our portfolio. Cannulated screws, now more recently, our plating portfolio, and also has applications for hip fractures, hip fracture nailing. These are the developed systems that we've gotten 510K and commercialized. On the left is our Artemis hip fracture nail. It is the first next generation hip fracture nail to hit the market in over 10 years, whether it be a startup or the big strategics. What's unique about this system is we have 4th generation instrumentation, so opposed to having 4, 5, 6, 7 trays to go on the back table, we have 1 tray. Sounds familiar, I think, based on the conversations earlier. At the same time, by combining the two materials, we're able to really drive cost savings on manufacturing, where we clearly are able to deliver a hip fracture nail significantly less on COGS than anyone else in the world. Moving to the right, we brought to the market last year a differentiated Creed cannulated screw system that has headed and headless screws, which on the surface is a commodity because everyone has been selling titanium-based screws for the last 50, 60 years. But again, with our cost structure plus visualization, you're able to see what's going on, and you have no downsides. You don't have to learn any new procedure. You don't have to do anything different from what you've been doing as a physician for the last 50 plus years. We're super excited about our Apollo ankle fracture set that we got in 510K again last week. What's unique about this is it's a clear benefit to any physician using the plating system for ankle fractures because they can see down to the bone. There's no downsides in using our system. The plates themselves, because as I mentioned in the previous slide, they're thin plates, exactly the same that all the physicians are used to. And the physicians are used to titanium thin plates. And yet, because of the combination technology, we are able to allow the physician to contour the plates. So typically, some of the other companies on the market in the United States, they've came out with PEEK only or carbon fiber only plates, which are great because they're radiolucent. But as a physician, you're not able to contour them at all. With our technology, you're able to contour the plate, and you're able to use it just like you always have in your practice. We've put together a rock star development teams. We focused on two segments using our technology. One is a foot and ankle specific surgery advisory board, and another one is trauma specific surgery advisory board. And we're talking about who's who in the industry and who's who at the institutions. Anything from HSS down to UCLA Health here in California. We have a robust sales channels. We sell through two strategic organizational partnerships. One is called Innovate Ortho, and the other one is called Novastep Foot and Ankle. One focused for foot and ankle distribution, the other one is focused for trauma. Altogether, we have over 65 distributors across the country that represent 200 sales agents that is driving our core technology onto the market. Today, we started using our technology for hip fractures and foot and ankle. Long term, we see our technology expanding beyond hip fractures and foot and ankle and really going into upper extremities. We see great applications for our plating technology for hand and shoulder, for example. Beyond that, we have plans to establish a CMF business specific utilizing our ortholucent technology. So there's many applications for our core technology. We believe we're positioned to disrupt orthopedic implant market because the implant market, frankly, is increasingly driven by cost reduction and nothing related to innovation. We're able to bring cost reduction to the implant, plus we are able to bring additional features and benefits to the surgeons that are not available today. So far, as I said, we launched 4 products commercially onto the market. We're looking to do an additional 8 cleared products over the next 24 months and really push this technology, GLW core technology of titanium and PEEK, carbon fiber PEEK, onto orthopedics in general. Our financial projections are last year we did a little bit over $3 million, really with 2 products that we got in 510K for, which was our hip fracture nail and our cannulated screws. This year we're projecting to do between 7 and 10 million and really drive the sales beyond that to 20, 30 million. And the way we see this, we are a development company. We have an engineering team based in New Jersey and based in Germany. We have over 10 engineers really focused on driving this technology throughout orthopedics, and our partnerships with commercial teams can drive their sales up too. So this is an aggressive move on our end to make sure we bring this technology to the markets and really drive innovation and cost containment, if you will, in orthopedics. We're raising $20 million for Series C. It's for acceleration of our development to clear more products from the FDA. We're looking to create an upper extremities portfolio specifically focused on our plating core technology. We would like to initiate some key clinical studies to validate the technology with the societies and inventory production. So, for example, our hip fracture nailing system is very heavy on instrumentation. So cost of instruments, we're looking to utilize the proceeds from Series C to purchase more inventory to bring to the market. And then organizational structure, we recently announced a new design and procurement center in Tuttlingen County in Germany, which is the world's capital of instrumentation for the folks who know about it. Thank you very much. I'm happy to take any questions off to the side, and good luck to everyone else.